Jay.
What the Happy Halloween? What the heck was that? Dude? What the heck was that?
I don't know, dude. I heard it too. I didn't know what the hell was going on. What was that?
Oh man.
Happy Halloween to all you guys.
Yeah, man. You looking forward to getting candy? You're not much of a candy guy, though.
I'm not much of a candy person. I mean, I can enjoy a good Reese's cup or a Kit Kat bar, but I don't do the candy and the sweets, man. It's just never been my thing. But I am a sucker for a Reese's.
I get that. So yeah, I mean that's you did Halloween in California, right? Like trick-or-treating?
Yeah, what, like 15 years ago.
I know that, but every state is different. That's all I'm saying. I think every state is a little different. Did you guys go through the you're gonna find razor blades in your apples and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, apples. I don't know what neighborhood you're going to. They're giving out apples for Halloween. I mean, yeah, there was like scares of razor blades and like pin needles and stuff like that in your candy, but that never happened to me. The lamest Halloween treat that I ever got was like, there was one family who, like, the dad was a dentist in the neighborhood, so he handed out toothpaste and toothbrushes.
He was cheating too because he got those things for free.
Yeah.
I didn't care for. I'm just saying, like, if someone I'm sure it might have happened. I don't know. I never heard of it happening. Someone put like a needle in an apple. Right? Everybody knew the house that gave out apples. Everybody knew. So if that idiot was going to stick a needle in there, everybody knew what the heck where it was going to be at. The candy I didn't like was that ribbon hard candy. It was like ribbon. It's like super hard. It's like that was left in grandma's dish, for like 8 years.
Yeah,
and they just started handing that stuff out. I think that what we did, all my friends went out with the, and I'm talking like 2 years ago. We all went out with the pillowcase, and then after the festivities was all done, and we didn't get, no one snatched our bag and ran away with it, because that was another issue in the neighborhood. Especially like Dad would walk us for like the first block and be like, "You're on your own if you want to keep going." I was like, "Dad, it's 5 houses. We got to go to 50, 60 houses. You're on your own. Don't come crying if your bag gets snatched." No way did I use that McDonald's like thing. That thing didn't carry enough. You had to have a freaking pillowcase.
Yes, a pillowcase. I remember like holding, like when I was a kid, holding around the plastic jack-o'-lantern like candy bowl, and like, I don't know, once you get into like 5th or 6th grade and you see all your friends holding pillowcases, and then you go out with the jack-o'-lantern bucket and you're like, man, I feel gay right now. Mom, can we go back? I need a pillowcase, and not a white one with stripes either. I want a black pillowcase, one that looks cool.
It's like McDonald's knew what they were doing. They gave you that little one that filled up with 5 houses. The parents were happy, and off you go. That was the end of it. We're like, no. So, and then afterwards, we'd all have a location when we were done, and we dump it all out, and we start, and then the bidding starts, right? It's like, here you go. I'll trade you 2 of these for that. I'll give you 1 of those. Like, who wants the raisins?
Right, yeah.
With the raisins. All right, here's the raisins. You can have the raisins, Somebody gave me like nickels, like, who wants that? All right. So, I don't know.
We're proud of you. Osmora with a 19 months Happy Halloween all. Look at that. Look at that.
It's my little stone.
And a boy. Good job, Jay.
We're going to go through this list, and chat, you guys be the judge. I have my own personal favorite. This is Variety's top 20 most scary films. It's, we're going to start off with number 20, Get Out. I was afraid because I lost I lost money when I saw this film. I had high hopes for Get Out. Did you ever see this one?
Yes. Yes, I did see it. It's fine. It's a little underwhelming.
Is it
but
scary?
No, it's just kind of weird.
It's weird and it's overrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 19. Man, they go way back to
Whoa,
1932,
OG.
The Mummy. I've never seen this film. I don't know if this is scary or not. Like, I don't know. 19, maybe for the time period, it was freaky. You know, I have no idea. Number 18, The Shining.
Ooh,
I heard
that's low on this list.
Yeah, that's very low. I heard that was that's a scary one, man. For when it first came out.
Mhm.
Chad, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
I thought The Shining would be top 5, easy. Maybe yeah, right here. Dan says that should be in the top 5. Shining should be higher. The Shining is great. Yeah, it's way too low.
Dude, and the actress who played Jack Nicholson's wife in the movie, Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
She passed away earlier this year, just a few months ago, but her career was like ruined from this movie. She like has she had crazy PTSD from Jack Nicholson's acting.
Really?
In this movie.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, dude. She went like totally like loca because of this movie.
She's very underrated. Shelley Duvall was like she was in Popeye and the old 80s Popeye movie, and she did a lot of like she had a television show on HBO that I heard people talking about where they did fairy tales and stuff like that. So yeah, there it is.
It was because of the Kubrick.
No, she said it was some. Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick. It was Stanley Kubrick. Okay, so the director tortured her. Interesting, but yeah, she went a little crazy from this movie. It was the Kubrick's fault. Okay, it was the Kubrick's fault.
Wild.
Yeah, she went nuts.
This is a French film. Never seen it in my life.
Les Diablos.
I don't know how scary that is. But they got a weird list, man. 17. All right, here we go. 16 is the original Halloween.
That's in my top 5.
This shouldn't be this low either.
No.
Like, this movie scared the crap out of me.
Dude, this is maybe my favorite horror movie of all time.
Yeah.
I love the OG Halloween. I don't know. This is low, man.
Yeah, I agree. I love like these films, you know, they film them in like real towns, you know, not in like a big green screen room.
Right.
They had to like adjust for the weather. Apparently they made like tons of fake leaves and they had to dump them all over the place. And then, you know, they had to pick them all up for the next scene when they did this film. This was just, and that mask is William Shatner. That is a William Shatner mask.
William Shatner painted white and some fake hair on top. The Halloween movies are phenomenal. I'll tell you
them
what.
all? Or do they like the last Halloween movie when like Michael Myers was all busted up living in the sewer?
No, that one was lame.
Horrible.
That was lame. The two of the 3 remakes that they did were fine. The Halloween 2018 was fine. Halloween Kills was fine, but Halloween Ends was absolutely horrible. I like Halloween H2O is good. The original Halloween 2 is also good. And then 4 through 6 were a little weird. Halloween Resurrection was fine. Have you seen Halloween Resurrection?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
So Halloween Resurrection, the premise of Resurrection was Michael Myers is in solitary confinement. He's like at a fucking psycho ward with no means of getting out and escaping. So this like MTV crew, they have access. They bought out access to the original Myers house where he killed his older sister, Judith Myers. And they bring in like influencers and celebrities from MTV, and they're like doing this. I'm telling you what it's about.
I know, but it's like this is taking a long time.
Anyways, they think they're spending the night at the Myers house and it's supposed to be spooky. And then the guy running the show dresses up as Michael Myers to try to scare him, only to figure out that Michael Myers did escape and went back. And there's like 2 Michael Myers in there, and they're trying to like he is actually fucking killing people. So it's really good. I actually liked Resurrections. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, sorry everybody. 15, Don't Look Now. Never saw this film.
Never seen it.
Don't know anything about it. 14,
Nosferatu.
Yeah, I know. That mask alone is scary enough. They going back to 1922. Gave that a 14. I think they should have kept it a little updated, right? They could have a classic and then like more updated. But
I'll tell you what, if they put like Conjuring and Annabelle in like the top 10, it's like, come on, Silence of the Lambs classic. But Silence of the Lambs, I don't even think is a true horror movie. It's kind of like gore and suspense.
Suspenseful, yeah.
Yeah.
So Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, that didn't really scare me. It was wild. It's creepy. King Kong. They put that in a horror film, like a scary film. That was all like claymation stuff. 1933. I guess for the time it was pretty epic to see King Kong, 1933. I have not seen that one either for whatever reason. Alien at number 11 is Criminal. Alien was like Aliens, I think scared me more, honestly. But Alien was like I don't remember the first time I saw that. I think it was just like on HBO when my parents finally got HBO. And this is more of like a sci-fi, but yeah, that was pretty scary. It should not be at 11. This was like top 5 easy. So top 5 easy for me. Do you ever see Alien?
Of course. I've seen all of them except for the last Alien movie. Like the last one of the Ripley ones.
I haven't seen that either. We got Carrie.
Carrie, okay.
10. We got I don't know what this is.
Yeah,
Or the 100. I don't know what that Salo, is that how you say that? Or the 120 Days of Sodom. Sounds pretty gay. So I don't know what that is. 1975. What a weird list. Number 8, Frankenstein. 1931. I don't know if that was that scary. Frankenstein was like, it was a sad tale of a guy that was created from dead parts and people tortured him. You know? Yeah. People are like, this list sucks. Next is Audition. I have heard some creepy things about this one.
Never heard it.
You seen that? Man, those Asian horror films are pretty. They're pretty wild, man. They're pretty wild. They go all out. They go all out. What do we have here? Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead.
1968. I like the zombie one that is where the people are trapped in a mall. Which one was that? What Living Dead was that one? People were all trapped in a mall, and then they figured they'd try to get out when it was all done. So it was one of those.
I don't know.
I can't remember. What's the name of that? Dawn of the Dead? Is that what it's called? Okay. Dawn of the Dead. I like that one for some reason. Doug B says, what is this list? Is Mary Poppins going to be number 1? It's quite possible. Rosemary's Baby, 1968.
Yeah. Okay.
That's number 5, though, man.
I know.
Number 4
Jaws.
is Jaws.
Bro, how you going to have Jaws over Halloween?
Yeah,
we
that
still
ain't
haven't
good,
seen
man.
Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street yet.
I know, like this. Jaws was, I guess, for the time period, it kept people from going into the water.
Yeah, true.
So Jaws was like that mental horror when you're a kid. Like, I'm not going in the pool because Jaws is gonna get me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So it terrified people in that sense. Number 3 is Psycho. I kind of figured that would be on the list. Dude, I don't think Friday the 13th is on the list at all.
The Exorcist number 1.
The Exorcist would probably be number 2 for me. I don't like that.
The
stuff.
Exorcist. Okay, so so let's take a guess. What's going to be number 1? I have a feeling they're going to do Conjuring number 1.
If it's not Friday,
which is kind of a normie answer to me.
Freddy Krueger or something like that. Poltergeist, someone said.
Poltergeist.
Conjuring. What about what was that called? That haunted house? Amityville Horror?
Yeah, Amityville Horror, yeah.
That thing was crazy.
I like Amityville Horror, yeah.
That thing was pretty. Whew. Someone said The Acolyte will be number 1. The Exorcist wasn't as someone that went to church, you know, and then you watch The Exorcist, you're like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that's not on the list. And there it is.
There it is. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, number 1. I disagree with this list. Fundamentally disagree with this list.
Yeah, I think you gotta have like you gotta have Jason. You gotta have
where's Friday the 13th Part 2?
You gotta have those on there. Amityville Horrors, like that's like, you know, Chainsaw Massacre. Would you guys agree with that? It should be, what is that, top 5 or not number 1? What would your number 1 be? What would your number 1 be, chat? I'm just curious.
And now going through all 20 of them, how the hell was Conjuring not on this as well?
Yeah,
like, I know Conjuring shouldn't have been number 1, but definitely top 20.
Of course, it's a variety.
Yeah,
number 1 is Exorcist. Someone said Brokeback Mountain. Oh yeah, The Thing should have been on there too.
Yeah.
What the heck? Apparently, like this, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre set like the precedent of like some of the other slasher films that came after it. We got Pet Sematary, Evil Dead, Children of the Corn. That movie was insane. I forgot about that film. I can't watch Children of the Corn. That's just freaking. The Ring. Yeah, The Ring was really good.
Hostel.
Hostel was gross.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers Creepers. I think the first one was really good.
Hold on to your buckets.
Oh yeah, Silent Hill wasn't on there. The Grudge. The Grudge. Have you ever seen The Grudge? The craziest sound ever in a film. Like, whew. The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, you guys.
Hills Have Eyes. Yeah.
Evil Dead, Pumpkinhead, Arachnophobia. Yeah, I hate spiders. We got The Exorcist, The Exorcist 2, and The Thing.
What about The Omen? The Exorcism of
The Omen.
Yeah, and then
what? You're mixing like the devil with God and that stuff's freaking. Oh yeah, Child's Play wasn't on the list.
Emily Rose, The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
G&G should have their own list because these people are very smart.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Happy Halloween, everyone. We are